Under B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1078, McKinney case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay.
Buckle up, guys, because today we're stepping into a courtroom drenched in past emotions and unfinished business. Right out the gate, the tension cuts through the formalities. Ms. McKinney wastes no time calling out the alleged father for trying to get one last night in before the DNA test. Her tone, blunt. His reaction, deflective. You can feel the room tightening with every word. She claims he's playing games. He swears it's a lie. But the judge is already sensing this case isn't just about paternity. It's about history, resentment and revenge disguised as justice.
Okay, Miss McKinney.
Yes, Your Honor.
We're back.
Yes.
I hope we are in better spirits.
I am.
Okay, good. And we're not going to allow each other to press each other's buttons, right?
Correct.
We'll
Okay,
see what she
ready.
does.
Okay, so we took the DNA testing, had all that done. Did you all have any problems with that?
No, none at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Have the two of you had an opportunity to speak at all?
We've
No
spoken.
way. No.
Lies.
All right. Okay. We spoke for 30 seconds. That doesn't count. I didn't want to talk to you. You came up to me. I tried to end the conversation as quick as possible.
Your Honor, permission to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
That is not true. He called me and he asked me, he said, look, I don't know which way this paternity test is gonna go, but if you'll just let me put it on you one more time, we can smooth all of this out, blah, 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 all of that crap.
Oh, so that's a lot in 30 seconds.
Really?
No. That was not what I said, but
When he lies, he puts his hand up like that on his cheek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a lie pose.
And you
Exhausting,
found
Your
all that out in 72 hours?
I did.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, guys. Here's where the emotional knives come out. The alleged father accuses Ms. McKinney of trying to sabotage his new life, saying she waited until he had a fiancé and son to drop this bomb. But she stands her ground, claiming she doesn't want him, just what's fair for her child. It's a blame game laced with bitterness and accusations of motive. You can practically see the smoke from the past catching fire in the present. This isn't about who's right. It's about who hurts louder. And everyone in that room knows.
So
you see how aggressive she is about this? This
I'm
is
just excited.
She doesn't need help for her daughter.
Just
This is
come on
about
with the
revenge.
results,
This
please.
is clearly about getting back at me and punishing me for not, I don't know, staying with her forever. I don't know.
Results, please.
but it's been 9 years.
I know it's been, yeah, it's odd timing, isn't it? Right when I have a fiance and have a son, that's when she chooses to do this? Isn't that kind of odd timing here, Your Honor?
I mean, the timing does seem a little interesting.
I just came to the realization that, hey, I can do it alone, but I don't have to do it alone. If he's taking care of his other son and his fiance, that's fine. I don't need him to take care of me or my daughter, but it would be the right thing to do. And that's what he's going to do.
And
If he's the father.
He's the father.
Okay, and you're sure of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. All right, well, I mean, bailiff, we have those results.
Got your cashier's check. Because I don't want a
That's
personal
not
check.
nice.
Well, I'm just saying.
You can't say that to him yet.
It's the legal comedy sketch you didn't know you signed up for. The man seriously tries to dodge child support by suggesting a restraining order against the mother. Yes, really. As if avoiding her legally would wipe away the responsibilities of fatherhood. Judge Bailey's reaction is priceless, equal parts, shocked and amused. This moment lays bare how clueless some people can be when facing real consequences. He's grasping at straws, and the court's patience is wearing thin. It's messy, desperate, and completely revealing.
Though.
Okay.
We
All
don't
right.
know if he's even going to be the father to pay child support.
I know.
But if you are indeed the father, I wouldn't recommend you make a payment today because the order would just be being signed today.
Is there an appeal process even if I am the father?
What would you be appealing exactly?
I don't think that based on the way she's been treating me and based on her selective choice of when to bring this issue up in order to, harm my relationship with my family, I consider that a form of harassment. And I feel like I should be able to file maybe a restraining order, and that would prevent me from, if I had a restraining order against her, that would prevent me obviously from having to pay for her child support, wouldn't it?
What is that, a restraint?
No, that's not how any of that works. That was really creative though, but that's not how any of that works. So let me go ahead and tell you what the results say.
All right.
Let's get it over with.
All
We need a drum
right.
roll.
All right. It looks like baby McKinney, because we can't say a child's name.
Right.
There is no probability he can be the father.
Now, take a deep breath, because here comes the jaw dropper. The paternity results are in, and the answer is a hard no. He is not the father. Cue the gasp. He smirks, she freezes, and then denial. Ms. McKinney immediately questions the legitimacy of the test, the paperwork, even accuses the man's attorney uncle of doctoring results. It's chaos with no closure. The truth just crashed the party, and she's not letting it through the door. This is the exact moment where logic slams into emotion, and neither one backs down.
What did they say? What?
You hear that?
What'd you say, Your Honor?
You
Remember-
laughed at that.
Remember
No,
when you
I didn't hear.
Oh, let me say it a
I'm
little
the
louder.
only white person she's been with. Remember,
There is
remember that?
no probability that he is the father.
Okay, so first of all, no disrespect to you, but the letter looks a little sketchy.
Okay.
It wasn't in a
It's got
legal
writing on
size
it.
envelope.
That's why it's sketchy.
So, and I don't trust him because his uncle is an attorney, okay? And his
Okay.
uncle can do
What does
all
that have to do
types
with
of
anything?
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't even trust that.
Wait a minute. I believe at the beginning, I asked you all how the test went.
I mean,
And
the
you
test-
said, wait a minute, hold on. You said everything went good, right?
And he did.
And it
what she
did,
said.
and it was fair that day, right?
Yes.
They swabbed her mouth correctly.
The person appeared to be wearing PPE and the person appeared to work, you know, for that service. And the test itself went well, but behind the scenes,
All right, guys, the courtroom just turned into a standoff. Ms. McKinney is doubling down, dragging in personal details like a private tattoo she swears proves he's the father. He's done explaining. Judge Bailey tries to restore order, but it's all unraveling. The woman refuses to believe science, the man refuses to argue, and the court is stuck in the middle. This is no longer about facts. It's about pride, memory, and the inability to accept an outcome that shatters your version of the past.
Your Honor.
And it
A lot
appears
goes
that
on.
these results are directly from the testing place. And he's not the father.
He is the father. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, Your
Let
Honor.
me tell you not. No, he's not.
He's the father.
He's not. So you're going to
You're lost.
going to argue with DNA testing.
Your Honor, he is the father. 72 hours. He has
He
a tattoo
is not
on
the
his private
father.
parts. He was
He
the only
is
one
not
there. I
the
know
father. He is not the father.
Show
How
me your
many
tattoo.
times do I have to say that? No, I don't want to see a tattoo. All I want to see was these numbers to see what the probability was going to look like of him being the father. He is not the father. Now,
That was
you,
way too much, by the way.
You have a tattoo.
excuse me, you know what? I don't even see why you all need to be having a conversation right now.
I agree.
Can we
you
do a
are not the
retest?
father, which means that you will not be placed on any type of child support or anything today. Now, you, Miss McKinney, you do have the right to petition someone else who you may think is the father.
There is no
540 to 748. And here's the wild ride to the finish line, so don't blink. The infamous Mississippi tattoo becomes courtroom folklore as the woman rants on, still convinced. The judge, in full control, suggests maybe she was with someone else. That's when the man slips in brutal shade, questioning her memory from those days. It's raw, personal, and messy, just like this entire case. Finally, Judge Bailey dismisses it. No child support, no fatherhood, no resolution. Just a storm of accusations, assumptions, and the truth nobody wanted to hear.
one else, Your Honor. It was him. He has a tattoo on his private part. I was with him and the tattoo for 72 hours. I know what I felt. I know what I saw. Okay, it was him.
Well, there is a probability of something else, though.
Okay.
You were probably with somebody else, too, within that previous 72 hours.
Oh, Your Honor, you tried it.
There's no shade, just facts.
It's very possible. It's
So,
very likely.
How is it possible?
Because there were like 6 or 7, 8 hours stretches during that time where I didn't see you or know where you were. I don't know what you were doing. You know what? Maybe I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you don't even remember this other guy. It's possible with the rate you were going in those days. So I'm willing to grant you that you may not have been
Oh,
lying.
man.
You may
Okay.
not have been lying. about thinking that I was the only white guy you were with.
Well, just answer my question. Do you have a tattoo on your private part?
I have a birthmark that kind of looks like a bird. Maybe
No,
that's
it
what you
says
thought.
Mississippi long. Do you have that tattoo?
Okay,
No.
well, you know what? This is what we're
Never
about to
been to
do.
Mississippi.
This is what we're about to do. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I've already said what the results were, which means I'm dismissing this case. You are more than welcome to bring another case. And if his account is true that you don't remember, you can bring another case